Hello, good day. This is Vanch Padilla, and our lesson for today is social media marketing tools and presence or creation. Social media marketing and advertising. Hello, this is Vanch Padilla, and our lesson for today is social media marketing tools and presence creation. So now that you know how to create your brand and how to put up your brand on the internet, let us study the various social media platforms that are being used for marketing. Hi, this is Vanch Padilla, and our lesson for today is social media marketing tools and presence creation. Now that you know how to create your fascination profile, your advantage, and then branding yourself and promoting yourself, we need to know the social media platforms that are being used in marketing and how to use them to our advantage. Before preparing for your 21-day marketing campaign, you need a social media presence for your to market your products and services. And these are the top 5 social media platforms for marketing. Of course, we all know that Facebook is number 1 because Facebook has the most number of users across all social media platforms. This is usually the most popular promotional platform for social media that almost all brands and businesses use. So if you are not on Facebook, you are missing a bigger part of the pie. The second is Twitter. So if Facebook allows long form content, if Facebook allows um, to create a blog or a video blog and all of other things that will require long form content, Twitter, on the other hand, only limits the user to 240 characters. So in order for you to use Twitter, if you have a long link with a little caption, you need to use URL shorteners in order for you to use Twitter effectively. So that is the characteristic of Twitter. For LinkedIn, this is the professional resume and CV online. So LinkedIn also evolved from a usual job application or online portfolio billboard into something more useful to the professional level. Meaning, LinkedIn can also be used as a blog to create or to share relevant content for your particular audience. And LinkedIn has gone beyond networking and connecting with other people of similar interests and for those people who are in the same industry. The third one is Instagram. Instagram is owned by Facebook already. And Instagram used to be just a photo sharing website, but now Instagram allows you to create your blogs or vlogs online through IG video or IGTV. Instagram is more popular for people who are very visual. So it doesn't necessarily mean that if you're not visual, you should not go into Instagram, but at least use Instagram and all its visual appeal to promote yourself and increase your brand presence. The last but not the least is YouTube. So YouTube is the second largest search engine after Google. So YouTube is very popular and it's a very common social media platform because for people who don't want to watch or read audio or text, they can use YouTube to record their videos for everybody to watch. Okay? So, things to meet before you start to market. So, these are the things that you need to put in your checklist so that in order for you to be successful, there are some things that you need to do first. So, we learned in lesson 3 that first you need to build a strong, powerful, and unique name, tagline, logo avatar, and bio to attract more clients or customers. You don't have the right to market if all that don't if that or all of that don't meet the requirements of a well-established brand, and that will make you a scam if you don't meet the necessary things you need to start before marketing. Okay, what type of content you're going to publish? Your priority task is to create a useful, worthy, and valuable awareness and consideration content that can add value to others. So if others don't find value in your content, they would not have anything to use from it. Okay? And the second one is what is all about you and your business. So your about page is crucial. It's a description and should reflect on what you are going to give, whether it's a service or it's a product. So in order for your about page to be effective, you need to use the results from your 5 adjectives to be found in your brand fascination test. So, your About page would give a snippet of an idea as to who you are, what you do, and what you're good at, which is important to the client because it's somewhat an introduction, or it introduces yourself to the client, and sometimes just reading a portfolio or an About page would make them decide if you are really good for the job. So what is in your cover photo? So your cover photo is the dominant photo across the first half of your Facebook page. It is important to have an awareness content about your brand when they visit your timeline. In short, your cover photo should aptly represent your brand and what makes you fascinating. So, nag-exam na kayo, nag-take na kayong personality test, nalaman nyo na yung mga strengths ninyo, nalaman nyo na kung ano ang resulta ng inyong fascinate personality test. Think about other things that will make you fascinating enough to the client. The next one is to engage with your prospectives or your prospects. You must engage with your prospective clients or customers or people that can refer you to others. Importantly, add them to customer relationship management which can play an important role. So, if you are going to engage with your clients, you must bear in mind that clients or customers can refer you to others. It's popularly called as word of mouth. And if you're going to take care of your clients, there are tools that can be used for CRM that will add to your success. So the next tip to remember is to be consistent. Your profile and cover photo need to be consistent across all your social media channels. Meaning, if you are using a professionally done photo and if you posted it on your profile on other social media accounts, it's but proper for you to use a consistent image across all social channels. This is to give you an impression that you really are professional, you are investing in being consistent, and you are hireable because of good ethics. Okay, social media marketing tips and techniques for everyone. So for Facebook, you need to publish awareness and consideration campaign regularly. This is to familiarize your audience or your prospective customers about what you are offering, such as your skill, your talent, and your knowledge. So these are the things that you need to review and study before even posting a content on your profiles. So share reviews. So if you have your own Facebook page, you can share the reviews that are being given to you by other people, other businesses, your customers, and others. So in Facebook, you can also create polls. So it's like a mini survey for firm, but polls are very important when it comes to not being sure. You're on the crossroad and then you let the crowd decide for you what you are going to do there. So Facebook, with Facebook, you can join force with others. You can collaborate on working together in a project. You can guest post, or you can do outsourcing of other jobs that are related to social media marketing and promotion. So promote coupons, promos, schedule. So if you are going to use Facebook, it's useful and it's a good advice to use promotions or promos, because people here are spendthrift, so they just want to get the real meat. But then if you offer coupons and promos, the chances are you will be hired, and your customers will take care, or will just see if you are really apt or qualified for being a member of the community. Okay, scheduling posts ahead of time. It's really useful for you to post ahead of time, but if you plan your posts well, you can use scheduling posts and apps that could be found all over the internet if you are looking for one, and then choose the best option for you. Regular Facebook Live. Okay, some people are very shy with using video, but for some, it's always a happy moment if you ask them to do videos. So in order for us to merge that particular two groups, no? If you are using Facebook Live, you can explain your side. Why do you want them to change the structure of the group if we are already intact? So those are the questions that will arise. Study demographics. So when you say demographics, that is age, sex, location, and where other people stay. Then those other people are your target market. Okay, and then create events. After studying demographics, if you already know what or who is the particular what is the particular age bracket, and what is the location of your target market. Okay, after that, you can create events, mini events, big events, free events, or paid events. It doesn't matter, as long as you need to create events in order for your targeted audience to come out and participate. And aside from participating, they can also share your events to other people and more people. Okay, the last but not the least for Facebook is tag people that highly influence other people. See, so there are influencers, and people can just watch them or read about their content and then appreciate it, and then from there, from the influencer or the influencer marketing category, clients are usually, or customers, or the page is usually tagging people so that they can take advantage of the payment that they give to influencers. Okay. Follow people who are highly influential to other people. So if you go to Twitter and you decide to do a promotion on Twitter, these are the things to remember. So follow other people who are very popular and watch out for their hashtags. The next one is offer benefit deals, because if they take advantage of your promo, they will be assured of a certain discount or a certain sales goal or whatever. And then be responsive. If someone tweets you back and sent you a message, you don't need to be slow in responding. So if you're going to use Twitter, because sometimes people find it boring, you need to use emoji and GIF. So emojis are the emoticons that can be found in in the internet and you can use them profusely. And the GIF are those series of photos that are converted into videos. So there are a lot of relevant GIFs that you can choose from. And then in Twitter, it is advisable to post every 8 hours because that's the only time that people are into looking into social media. And aside from Twitter, which shares like capsulized content, the clients would need to regularly see your posting. Okay, the next one is share event development. So as your event develops, you can share blow by chronology, or you can upload videos of what has happened. So for others, you need to have a video before you even upload your content on the internet. Okay, chat with potential audience. So a lot of people now are chatting and using chatbots to cater to potential audience. But for Twitter, it doesn't remain unfazed. It's still standing up and getting strong. So let's go to LinkedIn now. Create a company profile. You post relevant content. Use the matched audiences feature. So this feature is exclusive to LinkedIn for you and for them to mix and match the audience that they wanted to target. Okay, so aside from using matched audiences feature, search for individuals, because LinkedIn is a networking platform, so you can search for individuals that are useful, that might be of help, or those are the individuals or companies or people who you want to work with, you want to get clients and do business with. So for LinkedIn, you can search also for groups in your niche. So this is very important because the more groups in your niche, the better the chances of you getting more clients and become members of the groups. So in LinkedIn, you can also make your own group, just like in Facebook. So you can make your own group and share whatever useful content that you might have there and share it with your group mates. Make your own group. So that is what is advised, and I would also recommend to make your own group because at least you have control and you can grow your group profusely. So use InMail for other needs, and then follow LinkedIn Marketing Blog for updates and for other important announcements from LinkedIn. And then use the paid LinkedIn sales solutions if you have money already that you can use to pay for premium services. When it comes to YouTube, I told you earlier that YouTube is the second largest search engine next to Google. So in order for you to use YouTube effectively, you can create or put in subtitles to your videos, to your content. Because if your content is being consumed in other parts of the country that are not so good with speaking in English or sharing or talking in English, that's why you if you put subtitles, it makes it easier for them to understand and digest your content. So with YouTube, you can do regular live if your country allows it, and then publish your content every other day. So we don't necessarily need a daily content for YouTube, but it is advisable to create create and upload one content every other day, and then collaborate with other influencers. Okay, if you collaborate with other influencers, your community will automatically grow. Regarding Instagram, things that are very important in Instagram are hashtags. So these hashtags would help you find something that are being spoken about on the internet. So if you understood the concept of hashtags, which I understand that many of you already know by now, let's proceed to the next, which is to follow influencers. You can always see and encounter working with freelancers because they are the new media. So if they are the new media, they command a community to buy something or avail of something, and the community will listen to them. Again, in Instagram, you can also use emojis to your captions. You can put efforts and informative captions in your posts. So you can just choose and play around with what content, as long as it's relevant, as long as it's valuable to your prospective client. So with Instagram, you need to post regularly. You need to have your content theme, which will also appear in your visual display. So in this example, your visual display is through the social media accounts that you are creating. Okay? Make engagement with others. Of course, engage with others. That's the main indicator for success. If others engage with you and you engage with them, it will be the start of a good communication and a relationship, business relationship with you and your prospective client. And then last but not the least, for Instagram, publish high quality photos. Don't publish crappy photos or videos on Instagram. And remember that since Instagram is the almost the queen of social and artistry, the things that you need to know is to be able to achieve publishing of high quality photos and videos. Okay, so this is the lesson on social media marketing, tools, and presence creation. If you have any question, you can directly ask it to me, or you can message me privately on my mobile and online accounts. And if you have other questions, I'm just right here to answer all of them. So the table is now open for you to ask any question, and for any clarification or violent reactions from the task that were assigned to you, you can always approach me. So there is our lesson on social media marketing, tools, and presence creation. I hope you enjoyed the video, and see you on the next video. Tawag mo pa Kuya Lloyd, wisdom. Nakabangon niya. Check mo na. Record ko na. Wala naman na